these are the cafe apartments. And they do look like a little apartment units. They do. I guess they all serve coffee? Maybe? I don't know. But I need to go to at least one of them because I am pretty thirsty from walking around the palace earlier. But yeah, isn't that cool looking? So one of the security guards had to tell me how to get in here. How to get to all the city apartments. He knew. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, so we're at the very top floor, the 9th floor. There are 9 floors. Am I gonna show you all 9 floors? I don't know. And here's proof that it's the 9th floor. Obviously it's Vietnamese. But yeah, this is the 9th floor. And it costs 3,000 Vietnamese dong to use the elevator. And they said sometimes, or they say like a lot of, I guess, cafes will refund you the 3,000 if you buy something. So that's really nice. They probably know because so many tourists probably come here just to like film and not buy anything. That's my assumption. You know what I mean? But you can walk up the stairs. If you could, you could walk up down the stairs. That is an option. There's another alleyway, but there's 2 people there, so. Oops. I dropped my voucher. Okay. I got this voucher from a guy that was in the elevator. I'm assuming he probably is like a manager or owns it or something. Anyway. I don't know, am I gonna go there? I am hungry, I need to eat food, so maybe I will take the opportunity to go there. I think he said it's on the 3rd floor. Not sure. I'm probably gonna walk down each floor. That's what I'm gonna do so I can film. So we're starting at the top and then going down. Ooh, it's nice up here. So even though it's called cafe apartments, it's not just cafes. That's what I was wondering about. I'm like, is it just cafes? No. And then people actually live here, right here on the side of this building here, which is connected to the cafe apartments. There's actual apartments. People live here, okay? Just gotta be careful that I'm not like actually filming people, you know what I'm saying? All right, look at that. That's beautiful. Apartment 92, and it's, all right, that's a business. Wow, look, they got the top here. So that, I'm assuming that's for residents because this is the highest floor the elevator goes. So behind me, there are actual apartments and living families. So I'm not gonna film behind me, okay? But see, look at that. So cool. Sugar! Yes, please. You see that? Y'all see that? Sugar! I am so goofy. That's just naturally how I am. Okay, that's cute. Look, they got a lot of like plants and stuff, but there's actual apartments. It's literally called New Apartments right there. That's what it's called, New Apartments. Right there, you see that? Okay, so we're on the 9th floor. So I'm gonna keep going down. I'm not gonna go down this direction because I feel like this is where the apartments are. And there's other apartments and stuff. So I'm gonna go to where all the businesses are. Oh, there's a McDonald's, there's a Golden Arch. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's beautiful though. Yeah, you can see a door there to go, it connects to where people are living, but it's locked up, which is good. So people aren't invading people's privacy. But yeah, we're gonna go down to the 8th floor now. So we are in another section here. Good Day Tea and Coffee. This is the 8th floor. Good Day is on the 1st and 2nd floor. And remember I mentioned so people do refund the elevator fee. Down here we have another business, a nail and head spa. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'll go to the steakhouse since the guy gave me a 10%. That's cute. It shows what it looks like. I guess in a drawing, painting. Right here. Yeah. All right, let's go to the 7th floor. We're on the 7th floor. creepy down there. We ain't going down there. There's a door. I was like, it's like a dark alley. Let's not go down there. Those are apartments. I'm assuming people actually live there, so I don't want to walk down that way. But yeah. Okay, so this is the 6th floor. I'll show you the other side just a moment when the other people are gone. Alright, this is the other side. Okay, see, that looks creepy. That looks creepy. That's giving crazy vibes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's the other section here. Ooh, why would we give a free deal? That's good if you got, like, you know, a couple or something. This is the 4th floor. Again, part of the 4th floor on the other side. Okay, this is the 3rd floor. Alright, so that's where the steakhouse is. I guess that's where I'm gonna go. This is the 3rd floor. Okay. So I don't have many complaints about the food. I think as far as I remember, the food was pretty good, but it's been a couple months since I've been here, so I don't fully remember. But it was nice, and I probably would go again. And it was nice to have a discount. I didn't realize that the video was in slow motion, so I'll try to talk through it even though I am on a street, and you'll be hearing lots of motor cars as well as some cars. Okay, so that was the 2nd floor and the 1st floor that I'm showing you. Also, I did go to that restaurant. That's why I'm showing you the video of me at the bottom floor, showing you the place I went to. Okay, it was a steakhouse is where I went, and then when I was showing you guys on the balcony how it looked on the 3rd floor, I was trying to tell you guys that I was bothered by something on Instagram because someone said that cafe apartments, that all of them were cafes. Well, obviously that's incorrect if I'm in one of the so-called apartments and it is a steakhouse, not a cafe. There are actual places where you can buy Vietnamese snacks. There are places where you can get your nails done and all kinds of different things. So it's not just cafes. There are plenty of cafes there, but not all of them are cafes. So yeah, I wanted to add that last part in. And of course, the last piece was me telling you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for seeing a tour of the cafe apartments. Of course, people actually live there, people eat there, and people do beauty services there as well. Okay, so it's not just one thing, it's not just cafes. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.